So most of the time it's pretty early in the morning when we do this kind of stuff. So you're out there, usually with a little jumper on or whatever. The wind's pretty cold. Sun's just rising. I mean, it's pretty fresh air up there as well. And it's like you're looking around, you take everything in, taking the sunrise. You're there with your friends, and it's like you feel like you're at peace, I guess. And it's like there's nowhere you really want to be at this moment. Like obviously you could be in bed, but when you're looking around and you're like, around, like, do I really want to be in bed right now? Thinking about everyone else that's sleeping, but it never gets old. It really never gets old.
This one is actually quite an easy building, but I don't think it's possible during the day. During the night time, it would have been better. Urban exploration to me is basically just like finding places that no one really goes to and trying them out. Like some of these abandoned places are like forgotten places in time and history, and you go back and you're like walking through history. And then you have other places where it's like the thrill or like the danger of it, I guess, is like a thrill thing for some people, and it's like, oh yes, it's got me pumping now, like the blood is going, I love this is excitement, adrenaline, all of that stuff.
The first time I actually tried urban exploration, I think when I first got my camera, I remember just wanting to go to a small rooftop just to take photos and see the city. After that, I just fell in love with it and wanted to go to bigger and higher places.
The prep for locations is not necessarily any sort of prep. I just make sure my cameras are charged. I have my spare batteries and my lenses that I want to use, and it's pretty much spontaneous. Like it's either it happens or it doesn't.
I think it's a real good way to bond with people. You know what I mean? That because especially I've made some good friends out of this whole like Urbex scene. It's like we went up a crane. We stayed up there all night with like two guys we just met. Like became best friends, I guess, after that. And yeah, I mean, it just goes to show like it's all experiences made, like things you can tell your kids, like the things you share with like good friends. You know what I mean?
I've actually made quite some, like I would say, close friends because of this. Like we all enjoy exploring together, seeing different things. Like we've even traveled together to other countries. Like
To be honest, when I first started, I didn't even know there was a community, but after doing a lot, more people started to follow me and come, and I saw how big urban exploring community is.
But I think you get like an overwhelming rush of like achievement. I guess because you've gone in there, you snuck past like whoever you have to sneak past, gone up to the roof, you've managed to open it somehow, and then you get the reward of like a beautiful view.
Go in, take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footsteps. I always try to respect the workers, the security, the place. I'm not there to damage anything. If anything, I'm there to showcase their place. I guess the older generation are doing it for memories like us, but you get the new generation that see all these cool Instagram pictures of feet dangling off the buildings, and they buy a camera and they want to do it again without knowing the risk, without studying the location properly, or even respecting others. You gotta know what you're doing because you know the outcomes could be fatal, like death. you're never really safe up there.
Me, I'm just a courier. I go around, whatever, go past all these buildings every day, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's easy. You're going around, you're looking, and you can remember the views from the building that you're maybe delivering to, or whatever. And it's just, it's nice to know that that you've done something that no one else has done, or not many people have done. And it's like it's like an own personal goal for me.
We could literally be strolling one day, see a building, and we're like, let's hit it. And we're like, alright, cool, send it. And we're like, we all just like scout, but first we scout about for about 5 minutes just to see if anyone's about. If not, we just jump in and just explore. So like some of the best missions we had were the most spontaneous ones where we didn't even plan to go up there. It was just we spotted it. I was like, we might as well try it.
If you don't like take a leap of faith, like I guess you'll never see what happens. Like that's what I think. Like I mean, if you stay and like get a 9 to 5 job in an office, maybe meet a nice girl, get married, a couple of kids, move into a house, and then you die, and then what? Will people even remember you?
The best feeling when I'm on top of the building is sunrise. I just sit on the edge, not even with my camera, and just look at this city, waking up. And it's so quiet, you just hear the birds singing, and it's just the quietest thing. You look down the roads, it's empty, you get a few cars, a few people going into work, and it really puts in your mind like I'm above everything while people are waking up and going to work.
Being behind the camera, just like click, freedom, click, you've made it art.
Obviously there's a lot of laws and like rules you gotta follow in this day. Like I don't know, it's nice to like break away from that every now and then, you know what I mean, climb a building. You know, it just gives you a whole new perspective on like what life's about, you know what I mean? It makes you think.
My normal could be different to someone else's normal, but the normal that I feel is like, I feel totally free. Like there's nothing, like everything, all these constructs just get destructed around me, you know? It's just pure freedom of expression and pure freedom of movement, really. Like I'm free to create what I want to create and how I can create it. There's no restrictions on that, and that's what I love about it.